Everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. Today I am making Mermaid Kisses, and the fragrance is a combination of water lily, fresh ocean air, nectarine, mix of a whole bunch of fruit, jasmine, and orange blossom. And I'm so excited to finally use my slab mold. It's a clear acrylic mold, and it has dividers that go in here. I ordered this off of Etsy, and I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description below of where you can find this mold. And I have an acrylic mold, a 5-pound regular loaf mold, and I love it. I haven't used it in a long time, but when I was making that shapes of soap, that was my go-to mold. They're usually pretty easy to unmold. Now when this came, it had like plastic little things you had to rip off or tear off, little things all the way around the whole thing, which was very time consuming, but at least it came and it was not scratched or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and use this, kind of do a faux funnel pour. And I have these mermaid tails that I made out of white melt and pour, and then I just used the micas that I'm going to use in the soap mixed with a little bit of alcohol, and you can see one up close, and just kind of painted these, and these are going to go on the top. I also have these sprinkles that I got from a shop in Canada. I can't think of the name right now, but I saw Sarah Milroy from Spicy Pine Cone. She put up a video where she got a whole bunch of these, and it inspired me to get some, so I'll be using some of these coming up in soaps. But it has gold in it. It has all kinds of, it just is like mermaid colors. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of these on the top. And the colors that I'm using are Orchid Purple from Nurture Soap. I have Brandious Blue from Nurture Soap. I have a Pretty Purple from Be Scented, and Peacock from Mad Micas. So sometimes this fragrance rices on me. Hopefully it won't today, but I have my clay and everything already mixed up in here. And I'm just going to give this a quick stick blend before I add my lye solution. to go ahead and unmold my Mermaid Kisses soap. And I thought this was going to be kind of difficult with this mold. And I went ahead and took the sides off. And I will show you guys next time I use it how I did that. It was so easy. They just came right off. There's no damage or anything to the sides. Now, underneath the soap is a very thin piece of, I don't know what it is, but it's a very thin piece. So this can actually slide right off the very bottom. I'm going to leave it on for right now and go ahead and try to unmold this part. I think it should be easy just because the other part was so easy. So I'm just going to try to pull one slat out at a time, like very carefully just pull it up. And that came out so easy. I actually sent the people who made this a message and told them how much I love the mold. How everything just comes apart so easily. It is going to be a little bit of a pain to have to undo because it comes with these really big screws and you have to put them, the sides in perfectly to get it to. Now, this is just going to take a little wiggling, which is fine. This has only been, let's see, probably about 18 hours. So you may want to use a little bit harder recipe if you want to unmold sooner. This wants to come out. It's hard to get a hold of. It was so hard for me to get a picture of this soap yesterday. I have a new phone and I'm not used to the camera, and I thought, oh, these pictures are not coming out showing how pretty this soap is. I was so thrilled with it. I have the other little squares that I made also. I might wait a little bit to unmold those. My main thing was figuring out how to unmold this without, damaging the bars. And it's pretty easy. It just takes a couple minutes and patience. So the mold will be super easy to clean. Whoops, I have a little... Okay, so they're unmolded. And they just slide right off this thin piece. And that is one of them. I mean, it's almost exactly the shape of my bars I make in my other mold. So I have so many ideas for this that I can put embeds and pipe on the top, and I won't be cutting it like I do my tall bars. You can actually see what I pipe or what the embed is. So I am so excited about this. The ideas are just going in my head. Now, obviously, and plus pouring, you can pour different ways when you do it in a slab mold. So I like to have the variety of being able to do swirls. You can just see the colors all through the soap. Now these are a little bit soft, but if I waited longer, it probably would have unmolded even easier. But I will leave a link. They're an Etsy shop. I believe it's Custom Crafty Tools, but don't quote me on that. I will leave that in the description box if you guys are interested. I think they make other acrylic molds as well. And I may have to get another one so I can do two. I think they do custom orders too, if I'm not mistaken. But aren't they just so cute? I love them. I'm going to leave these sit for a little bit longer, and then I'll finish pulling them off and put them on my curing rack. But I wanted to show you guys so I could get the video uploaded. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.